What's up, everybody? This is Jen catching you on DTWJ, representing NJ all day. And later on today, I'm going to be going with a friend of mine, April, I call her Apey, to a poetry night over at the Angry Coffee Bean in North Arlington. What I want to do is I want to get myself out there. I want to read things from my first book that I created while creating my second book. Whoa, I'm all the way over here. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I just figured that I would go ahead and try to test out the audio from a distance. It's quiet in here, but it's not going to be quiet later. What's going on, everybody? This is Jen catching you on DTWJ, representing NJ all day. And guess where I am at? I'm at the Angry Coffee Bean with my friend here, April. Hi. Hi. We're going to be doing a poetry night. No, it's not slam poetry. It's actually one of those things where, you know, everybody gets up, and recites their poetry. I think the only huge challenge here is performing the poetry. You actually have to develop some kind of acting skills, as you told me. We have to have some kind of acting skills in order to be able to perform the poetry, not just recite it. So this is going to be pretty exciting and different. Catch you guys on the flip, and we'll be recording.
Everybody to the Angry Coffee Bean. For Spirit Fingers for the Poets Invade Poetry Open Mic. My name is Gia Grillo. I'll be your host this evening. I'm going to start off by reading a really disgusting poem that everybody seems to love. So I hope you're finished eating or haven't eaten much or are prepared to vomit, because this is a little poem called Charles Domery. Charles Domery could eat his weight in stray cats. Not a euphemism. Depending on the ferocity of his hunger, he wouldn't even kill the cat before stripping the flesh from its hissing bones with his teeth. The bones and fur, the only things left to acknowledge their slight, graceful bodies, devoured, still yowlingly alive. 174 cats, 16 pounds of raw cow udder, and 1 human leg, wrestled away by his shipmates and thrown into the sea. Why waste it? How much did you really eat, Charles? How many candles stripped to the wick? How many pounds of grass? How many rats skittering blind in your darkened cell? Thank you.
Woo!
Yay! Is that eating cats?
It needs to make it like 15 pages long, like Brian of the Ancient Mariner.
I know, there's a part in the middle, there's a part right after Why Waste It that I feel like it needs like a whole paragraph more about this guy and his weird eating habits. It's getting there, it's all being developed.
This cookie tastes so much better now.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
I thought when you first said that, I thought it was like Charles Dahmer.
Yeah, everybody thinks somehow conflagrates this to being a Jeffrey Dahmer poem, but it's not. He didn't really eat anybody.
Jeffrey Dahmer did eat people.
It's a little humorous, but it's, So a doctor walks into a bar with a bone over his shoulder, laughing hysterically. Bartender says, "What's so funny?" Doctor throws the bone up on the bar and says, "I found this humorous." Good one. Waka waka. All right, so who would like to read something now? Or am I reading other things? Or who's ready? Is anybody ready?
Oh, the bone.
Like a humorous? Like as in a humorous?
You ready, Jen?
No, not a boat. Why would a doctor have a boat?
Oh, that was part of this. I was going to figure out the punchline.
You want to record with yours or mine?
Okay, so Jen?
Yay!
Hi, well, everybody welcome Jen!
Yay! Woo!
Okay, guys, this is working, okay. I'm a little bit nervous because this is the first time in my entire life that I've actually read a poem out loud.
Woo!
And I hear that, you have to have some kind of acting skills in order to pull it off. So I'm going to give it a go.
Poetry.
Poetry jam.
Not that poetry.
That's fine. This one is entitled The Inner Prowess. The raindrops pour gently on a cloud-cast night. I return there anew from my sight. This sight I protect from the crude and cold, as I protect in my victory proud and bold. Shadows of lust, malintentions, and the filth that disperse, I'd be the one who rids of this corruption first. Out of no fit of anger this be done, though I must say each fight was fun. No enemy of mine stands still in my realms, for my wrath undoes the wicked and all of its helms. I steal no hearts, and I share no pain, for the brightness of my soul rises like a flame. The flame grows alongside the riverbed, where all my beloved rest their heads. I call this place my peace after I roam. Laying down, I rest to be alone. Awake, I dwell on all I have built. From one fight after another, all is now still. Into the pit of injustice, all evil lies. Let the truth be known behind those naked eyes.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Sweating.
Good. Sweating is good. Sweating is good. You have more stuff to read tonight, right? You didn't just bring one.
It's got a whole.
whole book.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, now you're really in trouble because now we know that you have a lot of stuff to read. Because we've already heard all the ones that I read. Oh, except for one. I am premiering a new poem this evening. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to read you old shit first. Does anybody else want to read before I read my nonsense again? Nonsense. Nonsense. We get votes for nonsense. I'll read this one. So this is a poem called Anniversary. This house wasn't a year, emptied out boxes thick of you, each memory fumbled through fingers, unfortunate. I walk this place a funeral of open, empty doors, the blank walls confront me, pugilistic as a concussion grenade, pictures picked out with wire, silhouettes in dust. I walk the carpet, dimpled furniture ghosts, shrouds float in dust motes between where we used to be and where I am, alone. Nature slithers over thresholds to tangle up with carpet fibers, turn this place waterlogged and brown, all outdoors crept up, soft footsteps up the path to blur the edges, make everything sound numb. This house wasn't even a year long away before carved, wood-notched initials turned to murky scars, half hidden under moss beards. This scar passed 3 anniversaries when they said it'd fade in one. Wood rots, paint chips, my bones squeak like swing chain rust, wading out among the willow branches broken, straining my eyes to watch your truck kick up the drive dust, to see the lips that mime a kiss and say, won't be long. Woo! Thank you. So, Suki Valentine, everybody!
This is a new poem called Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox spends 4 hours a day at the gym. She will be photographed off the coast of lesser obscurity in a sleek black string bikini, damp hair stylishly tousled, piled on top of her head. An avid runner, she now also focuses on Pilates, tennis, surfing, yoga, bike riding, strength training, martial arts. I don't eat a lot of fruit, even though I'm looking at a beautiful bowl of it right now. Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox spends her days doing squats, deadlifts, reverse lunges, and Supermans. She especially loves her time cooling down on a vibrating power plate. Courtney Cox was once married to the homely Arquette sibling. No one will ever write power ballads about him like older sister Rosanna, Quentin Tarantino's Alabama Whitman lines will never issue forth from David's mouth as they once did Patricia's. He will secretly wonder if he'll be remembered as a mall security guard. But he'll always have memories of Courtney. Courtney Cox loved so fiercely that for a time she hyphenated her name. The cast of Friends celebrated her love by hyphenating their names in the opening credits of Season 6, Episode 1, and again at the end when the episode was dedicated to the ecstatic couple. Courtney Cox drinks a lot of coconut water. When magazines ask her secret to maintaining her string bikini body, she glosses over the 28 weekly gym hours, but emphasizes the coconut water. Courtney Cox has been photographed over a dozen times with coconut water. Courtney Cox and David Arquette produced one child during their short, loving marriage. As with Cupid and Psyche, their daughter was born in a sun-dappled room with all the gods and goddesses present. Angels' voices were singing to soothe the passage of the blessed infant Arquette into the world. Courtney Cox and David Arquette named their daughter Coco. Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox is best known for her role as Monica Geller. She had auditioned originally for the part of Rachel Green. Monica keeps her life organized, meticulous, controlled, tidy. All her mess is locked in a walk-in closet no one is permitted to see. She is helpless, infuriated when Chandler finds the key and opens the door. There is no coming back from some things. Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox will run, do Supermans, Pilates, martial arts, cool down on a vibrating power plate. One day she will die. There is no coming back from some things.
Awesome.
Holy shit, I didn't even bring anything up, because how the hell are you going to follow that? Oh my god, that came out amazing!
Thank you!
I think you need to send that to several different people. Not amongst them Courtney Cox. Not Courtney Cox. Don't send it to Courtney Cox. Nah, maybe. Maybe Alexis Arquette. That is a fabulous, fabulous piece. So which one of you poor souls is going to follow that? I don't know. Okay, you know what I think I'm going to do? Should I read something from Dark Sparkler? I have it on me. Okay, I'm gonna read one of Amber Tamlin's really upsetting poems. Oh look, a whole gaggle of kids is coming in. Great timing. Hold on a second. I'm gonna read.
A gaggle. I like that word.
God, did they hear me? And they're not coming in? Oh my god, they know they're gonna be filmed. Oh my god, and what did I open to? It's on me done.
Okay, well now you have to read it. It's so
I don't know how I'm gonna do that to myself. You know what? I am going to read something from Dark Sparkler, but I'm going to read something unexpected from Dark Sparkler. I'm going to read something from the epilogue of Dark Sparkler. I'm going to wind up reading one of the sad actress poems because I can't find the poems that I want to read.
Sad actress.
Sad actress? Oh, do you want me to do I'm going to read Untitled Actress.
Yes, that one is so good.
Because Untitled Actress was the first poem from this book that I ever heard. And it is amazing and it is perfect and it perfectly summarizes what the rest of this book is. So this is Untitled Actress by Amber Tamlin. Submission calls for an actress mid to late 20s, all ethnicities acceptable except Asian American, Caucasian preferable. Must read teen on screen, thin but not gaunt, lean, quirky but not unattractive, no brown eyes, no taller than 5'5", weight no more than 109. Actress should have a great smile, straight teeth a must be flexible, small bust a plus, can do own stunts, will waive rights to image, likeness, publicity, and final cut. Roll calls for nudity, roll calls for simulated sexual intercourse, roll calls for role play with lead male. No stand in a veil. Role play scale. Character is shy yet codependent, searching for love in all the wrong men. Character confides in others at her own risk. Character is fatigued and hollow, suffers from self-doubt, a sense of worthlessness. Character learns the hard way to believe in herself. No brown eyes. Character finally finds happiness when she meets Brad, a successful older businessman, 5'5". Logline. A woman fights to save her soul. Think a young Carol Lombard meets a younger Anna Nicole. Requires an actress that will leave an audience speechless, who's found her creative voice, not a speaking role.
Good job.
Like, seriously, everybody buy this book, like, right now. Like, right now. So now, who would like to read things? No pressure now. Anybody? Anybody? Emily, are you reading something tonight?
I think so. Never.
Jen, you want to read something else? Come on up, Jen. Wait till these kids back here start reading stuff. They have to get some French fries and some burgers in them. You're going to read? No. You've got time. You've got time. Everybody, welcome Jen.
Thank you, guys. Okay, we're good to go. This one is called With Perfect Love. Foggy tears, the sky cries now, but no silken blue therein allowed. Yet here my heart tears so true, we sing harmoniously without a tune. The winds carry our heartbeat in a soft, subtle hum, as the raindrops beat on the rocks like a drum. A pitter-patter, the beat becomes strong. The smooth melody builds as the creatures gather along. They begin to sway with the winds, and the tune that made this gathering in forest, not for show nor a parade, simply a merry feast of love and delight, surrounded by sweet-scented mist, which greets a warm night. They dance their way in the moonlight that shines from the top of their hair, the jingle of bells which hang from the guard they wear, the mystical dance they dance as they must, joining their souls with perfect love and perfect trust.
Good job, Jen. Good job. I think she likes it up there.
Yeah. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Poets Invade Poetry Open Mic at the Angry Coffee Bean. If you want to read anything, if you want to jump up, it's fun. We're kind of casual. We're kind of fun. So who else has something to read tonight? Steph. Maybe you gotta come over and right here. Or I can just keep reading from Dark Sparkler again, like I did that other time. Or maybe Chris.
Yes, do it.
Oh yeah, everybody, welcome to my Batman friends.
So this poem is called Pink is for Boys, Blue is for Girls. And it's a palindrome. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Blue is for boys, pink is for girls. Made only for muscles and noise, made only for looks and curls. Pink is for girls. Pink is for girls. Only left to play with dolls. Made only for looks and curls, trying to ignore catcalls. Only left to play with dolls, blue is for boys. Trying to ignore catcalls, only left with those tiny plastic soldier toys. Blue is for boys. Ignoring all urges of femininity, only left with those tiny plastic soldier toys, prohibited by stupid middle school masculinity. Ignoring all urges of femininity, blue is for girls, prohibited by stupid middle school masculinity, pink is for boys.
Alright. That was awesome.
Thank you, Steph. Awesome. Alright, so I finally found that other poem at Dark Sparkler, so I'm going to read it because it's cute. So, as some of you may know, and some of you might not know, Amber Tamlin is married to David Cross, who is adorable. And I like this poem because it's very sweet and I really enjoy it, so I'm gonna read it. He's like cute though. So this is called March 24th, 2013. Hi, I was supposed to send these flowers to something called a wife. If you are this person, please enjoy and reply with definition. David. Wife, someone who is a female partner in a continuing marital relationship. Someone who thinks that definition better defines you, actually. Someone who loves your love for obscure British satire zines. Someone who looks through your old pictures and tell you she would make love to every era of you, even the underage ones. Someone who likes to make things weirder than you do. Someone who isn't afraid to tell you how you really feel about that one Woody Allen movie. Someone who looks forward to 50 more years of explaining basic directions to you. No, really. Someone who likes watching you watch Guy Madden films. Someone who thinks your period jokes are funny, but not in front of her feminist friends. That's no fun for everyone. Someone who loves that you want her to pick out your new spectacles because she is the one who will have to look at them every day. Someone who is not afraid to write in the third person because she lives in the third person for a living. Someone who can never get enough of your love for bands that came out of Boston in the 90s. Someone who needs the way you kiss, the way you graze on a lip like a straw in the mouth of a southern kid. Someone who watched you help a blind man at a festival so he wouldn't miss a band reunion of Jesus Lizard, even though all your fans wouldn't leave you alone. Someone who will never leave you alone. Someone only you could make laugh during a documentary about the Holocaust, during sex, during study breaks from the bleakest women. Someone you said, don't get obsessed to after the first poem, knowing full well she would. Knowing full well it's how you became hers.
Woo!
Alright, so who else is reading stuff? No, this sad. Who's reading stuff?
April, get up there.
April, get up there.
April, get up there.
April, get up there.
Come on. April, 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 April.
Who said poetry was fair?
It's not fair.
Who said
Put up there.
Who said open mics were fair?
Poetry is not fair and it doesn't have to rhyme.
Yeah. Take that, little girls in Woodville School. Alright, you know what, April, if you're not ready, I'll read another shenanigans of my own. That we're recording tonight. For anybody who wasn't aware, we are recording tonight, and so I'm just pulling out all the old classics so that they're, documented in video form.
Awesome.
I'm gonna read a song called Frank. For any of you who have forgotten, this is about the movie Frank, starring with Fassbender, giant paper mache head, all great. Okay. Smoky desert dive bar, ghost town. It's really nice to be here. Even if your paper mask is melting, tears are wax-like, milky falling on these cigarette-ash floors, body falling, tumbled, cackles friendly as a little lighthouse bird. Eyes glue you down to body fluid, dripping apple blossom cheeks, dappled pixie lipstick smearing on a face distorted, smiling, sneering. And those eyes, those paint-by-number eyes were watching icy farewell fellows hang like tire swings, feet crashing into synthesizer knobs, while bathing bee-stung blue and tulip ladies held your hand in cold-calm empty alleys. You stood out there staring, seeing something wholly cherishable in me. More than bits of bone and skin, but all I saw in you was fancy fascination. You came crashing in an unpronounceable wave, showed up on the shore like some beach deep sea anomaly, engrossing and incomprehensible, captivating me like Christmas. You were wrapped so tightly, I had to force you, had to shake your box for secrets were inside. But when the box was opened, all the bits inside were broken, pieces that I didn't even have the eyes to see. I saw the way you wavered, fidget twitch, saw the way your hands, so anxious, turned into themselves to hide. I took all your hiding sorrow for granted, and never saw the heart exposed was you, your face. There all along, in all those around you, staring out from your parents' eyes, in the lips of your lover like an open wound, in all the ugliness that my face owns.
Wow. Woo!
Yeah, I know. You all ready? Haley? Kayla! I was so close! Everybody welcome Kayla.
All right. Woo!
This close. Awesome.
Very cool.
Can you guys hear me today? I wrote this poem 5 minutes ago.
Woo!
Okay.
It's for my friends in the back of the room. Alright. She is our friend, more like my friend. She may serve other people, but we have a thing. She is my friend. She helps my dying thirst, bringing me water one after another. After 7 cups unfilled, thank you, Natalie.
That's funny.
I think all the poems should be dedicated to Natalie.
No, what about you? You haven't been up yet.
Where is Natalie? You're like way in the background.
Somebody has to grab the camera. All right. If you have to promise that
After this, I'll go. I swear.
Oh, is Jen going now?
I'm bargaining.
Okay. Everyone, do you need a sec to figure out which one? Okay.
First time I saw
So this is a poem called Bees. My aunt called to ask about bumblebees, how to kill them. Said they were swarming, swollen on the deck, terrifying the dog. The swarm consisted of 3 fat bees lazing off the winter thaw, hovering, harmless, chubby things. I had to look it up myself. Do bumblebees swarm? Do bumblebees sting, make honey, build hives? Do bumblebees do anything but fly in sleepy, snaking circles over the heads of small dogs as they bark to be let back in?
Woo!
Jen, you ready? That was like the previous talk. We're also doing this today. We're doing a lot of spirit fingers tonight. Yay! Thanks. Come on, Jen. Everybody on Jen.
Woo!
Give the best this evening a break. This one is entitled Red Wings.
So,
Just adjust this thing. It's this colored face depicted in a mirror. The cowardly skull keeps dreaming of abilities. And in this decrepit passive aggression directed my way, I see my ungiving love to be their unlearned utility. No fire burn or arise from their heart to their lips, so infuriated at the vaguest distraction which builds on their fear. I still roam amongst this hideousness and its longing intentions, so that I not fold in my escaped red-draped veneer. No additives of blindfolds and disguises I welcome from all that is made. No time to teach elder unto the young with heart. None of the lonelier than I in these wild, windy passages. Though beyond all putrescence, survival is only a stroll along all bleeding tyranny which tears everyone apart. Thank you.
I did, and it was like this the whole time, and it was recording.
I just want you to see the image of a man reflected in my eyes. He said, "Baby, I've been reading the Bible. I'm confused about this life. What is it that keeps me being the husband and stops me from being the wife? Well, I'll take this spirit from you Stick around, just wait and see. I can hold 10 times more woman than you ever thought I could be. I'll be woman enough for the both of us, and I'll never stray from my plans. So I'll take your woman, and I'll put it with my woman, if you swear that you'll be nothing but a man.
That was hot as hell, wasn't it? Oh no, I messed up the microphone. Oh, what have I done? I'm embarrassed myself, I have to leave. Oh god. Poetry's over. I broke the microphone. It's fine. I got it. I didn't really break it.
You have to tell my dad, I'm not done.
Okay. So, I'm going to read the Brittany Murphy poem. And it was like just a sad that watched her with the entire audience. So, this is the part that started it all. Have your tissues, Kleenex, handkerchiefs ready, because this is fucking difficult. Her body dies like a spider's in the shower. The blooming flower seeds a cemetery. The pill lodges in the inner pocket of her flesh coat. Her breasts were gifts of ghosts, dark tarps of success. Her mouth dribbles on the bathroom floor Pollock blood. The body is lifted from the red carpet, put in a black bag, taken to the mother's screams for identification. The country says good things about the body. They print the best photos, the least bones, the most peach. Candles are lit in the glint of every glam, every magazine stand. Does the Southern Belle curtsy in her post-box office bomb honor? The autopsy finds an easy answer. They say good things about the body. How bold her eyes were, bigger than Hepburn's. The way she could turn to her camera close-up, like life depended on her.
Woo!
Oh, when you were like, do that
So does anybody have anything uploading to read after that? Sabrina, you gonna read something? Oh my god, everybody, Sabrina! Oh god! She's just so mean.
Like, you're so low key.
So this is called Friends. We have been friends since day one. Most people want to be like this just because they think we get along so well. But really we don't. When we have awesome and fun times, but we have these really bad fights and it's like World War III goes down, even though there's no World War III. But she's my friend, and I couldn't have asked for another one.
Sabrina is our official youngest member of the Poets Invade family, and I hope that she will one day drag some of her other young friends, so that we're not all just old folks reading poems. Oh, no. You want to go up here? What do you mean? Don't give me this. I don't know. I guess so. Everybody, over that table.
You're right. I don't know if I should read one about spiders or one about
Read one than the other.
Yeah.
Okay. Go with spiders first.
Yes.
Spiders.
I wrote this the day I got back from the last poetry.
Oh, nice. This is about inspiration. And spiders. Which goes really good with bees. Is that good?
Yeah, but I felt it really short for a second.
I think it sounds good.
I got it.
Because the thing is,
There's a spider in my room. I'm so happy texting my boo. I look down at the floor, I see you. Your legs reaching in front of you. You stop when I notice you. Where did you come from? You're so dark but you stand out, you little spider. I wish I didn't see you. I'm paranoid by the fact that I saw you. I keep feeling bugs crawling down my back. I see black dots on my ceiling. Oh, you little bug. I bet you wish I didn't see you. You were maybe 11 inches away. I introduced you to my friend the shoe, and now you ran away with her. Goodbye, Mr. Spider. I hope you become a good match with my shoe.
Yay. So we're gonna have, like, everybody's reading tonight, and the vibe's going down. It's all good. We're being filmed. Jen, do you want to read something else? I'll read something. You ready? Great! Everybody welcome back. Jen.
Alright, this microphone is a bit awkward. How the heck do you...
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like this.
Because I noticed the past couple of times it's like shadows like trying to hide my face.
Yeah, but it's funny because I'm like after
Like that-ish. Good-ish?
Not too bad-ish.
Bad-ish?
I think I got it. Thank you. Still nervous. Oh, this is like my first time ever doing this.
Listen, that's why we're all cool, man.
I've noticed. You guys are an awesome crowd. Pretty much. I call this one Fool's All-Seeing Eye. I apologize for the sincerity and seriousness of all my poems. I run to escape the wandering eye of the amid. The silence of it all still surrounds my walking its withering grid. They enslave my will to simply live or be. They question all I am as I turn to flee. Why must I stay quiet, sitting alone, while I turn my head to frown and moan? Why must I break down all that I am to those who can't see my being past the veil? I not speak aloud for all to hear what I know. I not dance in the darkest of nights, happily for show. I run to escape the wandering eyes of the amid. Not a fleeting moment passed without remembering all I did. I leave no trace behind from where I've been, only the memories from those who know me deep within. Now I travel along these dusty roads, alone at last, once more releasing my darkened woes. So many ongoing mishaps I endure as an endless trail. Yet I not take the rotten it leaves for me to wallow and fail. Rigid I remain as thoughts cross my mind of how naive and decisive and how it renders me blind. The way I close my eyes seems like everything hurts. It not only does, I don't recall adding to this pile of dirt. Why must I stay quiet sitting here alone? Why must I listen to other screams and moans? I close my eyes just once again, for I must stay when this all ends.
I'll keep going. Oh no, I dropped my thing. I dropped it. And just a second. There we are. So I'm gonna read another old standard. Woo! Old standard. Yay for standards. There's gonna be like a trivia question about the 5 poems that she always reads. You know, fuck that. I'm gonna read something else. Still, it's not new. It's not new at all. It's something that everybody's probably already heard. But I don't think I've read it in a while, so I'll read it. It's called Something Old, New Jersey, April 2014. Too much cheap wine at open mic, art gallery, free fundraiser, private art exhibitions. My head is killing me from too much downstream, plan pause, expectations, and exasperations. The bottle's my namesake, I say, joking, barking it back into the street, and playing it straight as I make excuses for pills and head injuries. My stomach lurches. I've got innumerable great ideas at the moment, standing pushed against the swollen crowd, my swollen head, empty plastic cup in one hand, no room to bend for a pen, just enough room to reach for the bottle. Woo! Yeah! Who else wants to read? Anybody? What's that? You want to read that? Yeah! Everybody, welcome back. Yeah.
17? I was there listening to cops I didn't know.
Oh, do I need to read that?
No. Look, it's just like listen to it all. So,
Okay, so this is called Smile. Smile. I just smiled for you, yet I can't make it look real enough. Smile, you tell me, even when my world is falling apart. To smile, you tell me, don't hurt anymore. You tell me to smile, to be happy. You tell me, yet my smiles don't look real enough. To smile, you tell me, there's hope. You tell me, smile. Smile. You tell me, there is hope. You tell me to smile. Yet my smiles don't look real enough. You tell me to be happy, to smile. You tell me, don't hurt anymore. You tell me to smile. Even my world is falling apart. Even then, you tell me, smile. Yet I can't make it look real enough. I smile just for you. Smile.
I'm going to read the beginning because it's funny, to me at least. So, today is March 23rd, 2028. It is 9:08 on a Tuesday morning, and I'm sitting in geometry class. Miss Stone is complaining about nobody participating in this class. I really don't see the point of having to learn how to graph a linear equation using y equals mx plus b, or learning how to dilate a figure using the scale factor of 3, not on the origin. I'm so sick of hearing her nag about the same thing in every class. It's way too early for this. This class is so easy, yet most of the people in this class are such complete idiots. It is now 9:13, but I feel like I've been here for an hour since I last looked at the clock. I personally don't mind Miss Stone. It's just that I could really care less about this class, and I know I'll never need this in life. Oh my god, she just dropped to the floor choking on nothing. Maybe it's just her words. I handed her my water bottle that I had taken an air sip from, but under the circumstances, I don't think she'll mind. One of the other students just called the nurse. Our teacher is just dying on the floor. Geometry isn't actually a killer. I'm pretty sure the nurse sprinted over here with a wheelchair because it's only been about 3 minutes since we called. The nurse is taking Mrs. Stone out to her office. I don't think it was a good idea to have to leave the whole class of immature sophomores alone. My class only sat in silence for about a minute until the girls in the back started screaming. Oh my god, did you see her face? She turned so red. After that statement, her friends along with herself bursted out into loud, obnoxious laughs. A boy on the other side of the room started screaming, I got this on video. I had enough of hearing this, so I put it in my headphones. My next class is gym, so on my way I'll go check out how Miss Stone is doing.
No, I can't. I'm done.
She's
I don't know. I want to see if you actually got both of them.